Hello, good people. Welcome back to Meme Deck Monday. We are playing a deck that has been requested quite a few times throughout this channel's history, and even though I play Rescue Cat a lot, I just never got around to playing this version, but here we are. We have Fire Cat. I took a lot of inspiration from the build created by Void, but I made a few changes here and there. Basically, we are a Rescue Cat deck, but instead of going into Mindless Radiant and such, we are going into Little Chimera. And off of Last Will, we are hoping to hit Ultimate Baseball Kid for a whole bunch of damage. One cat plus one Last Will equals two Little Chimeras, which is 3,200 damage for both of these because they both get buffed by 1,000. And then Ultimate Baseball Kid buffs itself by 2,000 to 2,500 and then gets an extra 1,000 from the two Little Chimeras, equaling 3,500. So 35 plus 32 is 6,700, and then we can activate Ultimate Baseball Kid twice, which is 7,700 damage. So that's almost enough to get us there. Molten Destruction, everybody loves when you play the Volcano. So that would actually put it over the edge. And we also have ways, to deal some extra damage. We have Spirit of Flames. Of course, we can still go into Cyberstein or Lily if that would help us OTK a little bit better. But I think for this video, we're definitely going to be going the Little Chimera Ultimate Baseball Kid route. We do still have the normal Rescue Cat targets, of course. We've got Gyakugiri Panda and just one copy of Des Wombat. And then I opted for just a couple of UFO turtles. These can search up Ultimate Baseball Kid and Little Chimera, but they also help fuel the graveyard for Spirit of Flames. I don't think this card is like super duper valuable for the deck, but I really wanted to play 3 copies of Spirit of Flames because this card is just quite powerful, and I think UFO Turtle helps facilitate that pretty well. And then I do have one copy of Exiled Force because I want to play Rhoda anyway, right? Because it searches out the Ultimate Baseball Kid, and Exiled Force just one of the best cards that you can play in a Last Will deck, so opted to play that here. For spells, 3 Trunade, 3 Last Will, 2 Rhoda, 2 Knock, and a bunch of power spells, and then that one copy of Molten Destruction. Traps, Ring, and Call, very simple. For the side, 2 copies of Kinetic Soldier for those warrior decks. We have 3rd copy of Panda and 2nd copy of Wombat. Tribe, Amazoness Archer, just good cards. We also have a couple of Mind Controls for the Turbo decks, MST, Duo for the combo decks, 3 full copies of Royal Decree. We're not playing a whole lot of traps in this version of the deck, so I think this card works out quite well here. 1 Mirror Force and 1 Threatening Roar to round it out. That is the deck. To the ladder. All right, we've got our first match here, and as is customary, my randomizer is not working for rock, paper, scissors, and unfortunately, that means I'm going to be going second because I am not good at rock, paper, scissors when I am on my own. But what I'm generally pretty okay at is playing Rescue Cat. We'll see. We'll see. But we'll see what Bakura Banks has for us here. DD Warrior Lady. Okay, could be Warriors. Let's see if we can take down Warriors. Seems like not a great matchup, but we'll do our best here, right? I could lead on Exiled Force, and that's pretty good. Like, I have Prima and Call of the Haunted. Just go ahead and get this DD Warrior Lady out of the way. I think setting Panda going second is probably just not good enough. And yep, here. All of these cards are like mirrored in the deck and in the extra deck. It's really weird. I'm not sure why Dueling Book is doing that now, and they stay mirrored. So it's kind of cool. But yeah, I'm not sure why it's doing that. Anyway, enjoy the mirrored cards, everybody. We take out the DD Warrior Lady. We pass over to the opponent. Hopefully there's no Donzalug in our immediate future. Yeah, Breaker's pretty good too. All right, we lose the Call of the Haunted. That's fine. If we can draw into a cat, I mean, we've got some good stuff going on here. I'll take 1,600 here, no big deal. Even, yeah, I guess even Stein would be okay. Oh, Last Will? Ooh, I have Premature Burial here. So I can go into Cat plus Baseball Kid. It's not enough to kill unless I Premature Burial first. So what I can do is I can Last Will, Premature Burial, then Giant Trunade. So if this is like a Saku or something, then yeah, then I've got enough. Okay, so let's go ahead and Last Will. And if this doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. It's like not the end of the world. But I'm going to go ahead and Prima first and see if this works out. Obviously, if the opponent is playing Chaos Warrior and it's like a Raigeki Breaker or an MST or something, I just get owned in this exchange. But this is what we're doing. Giant Trunade. Now, if they kill the Exiled Force, I just get Cat or Stein, whatever I want here. Because the last will is in effect. All right. Very, very nice. Let's go ahead and declare the effect of Exiled Force here. Get this Breaker on out of the way. All right, last will. And we have not normal summon. So I do still have this, this baseball kid going here. Declare the effect of Cat and Chimera. And Chimera. Very nice. We will premature burial our cat. And you know what? I don't even know if I guess Kuhb probably is good enough here, right? Not totally sure. But we'll get the other Chimera. We'll get our Desmond Wombato. We will summon out a very large Ultimate Baseball Kid. So these guys are 2,100 because we have all three on the board. That's pretty sick. And this guy is 5,000. Oh, baby. That's a lot of damage. Taking down Warrior in game one feels pretty good. I've got a lot of cards that I can side in here. Let's get rid of, or let's bring in the soldiers. Let's not get rid of them. We definitely don't want to do that. We'll bring in the tribe, and I want all of these. So we can cut Nox, we can cut Molten Destruction. I think that's fine. I'm okay with trimming a Giant Trunade here as well because I am bringing in Royal Decrees, and I don't want to, like, completely brick on all of that stuff. Even, like, having 2 Trunade, 3 Decree can still be a little bricky. And cut a Spirit of Flames, and all these cards are good. But you know what? You know what? It's a little greedy because we're going down on cat targets. What if I cut these pandas? They're not very good in the matchup. It's a little greedy, but you know what? I think I'm gonna do that. Let's go. Let's win this game 2 against Warriors here. Start this out with a nice little 2-0 victory. Last will, okay. Baseball Kid is good with last will if I can get another fire on the board to sack. And I do have little Chimera, but I'm not not super hopeful that's gonna end up working out here. Opponent leads on DD Assailant. Okay, we're gonna get hit with a Trap Dust Shoot. I imagine it's just Lily going back here. If I can draw into a cat, this hand can get pretty good. If I draw into a cat, this hand's really good. The DD Assailant is kind of annoying. I'm actually kind of tempted. I know my Lily is going back, but for some reason, if it doesn't go back, I'm kind of tempted to just summon it and attack over the Assailant just to clear this thing. We'll see what the opponent wants to do. They're thinking about it here. And Royal Decree actually works well with Heavy Storm in a way to where, like, if the opponent has a Solemn Judgment or whatever as backup, then Royal Decree can stop that and Heavy Storm can still take out the back row. So that's not, like, the worst. I could just set little Chimera here, soak up some damage. I don't hate that. Yeah, also if I draw into Premature Burial, I can Prima summon Baseball Kid and sack the Chimera off to trigger Last Will. But we'll see what the opponent's got for us here. Blade Knight. Okay. That's fine. We're not boosting it. I'm just going to be taking 1,700 this turn. That's fine. We're still in Stein range. We've still got everything going on. Oh. Come on. Rhoda. Yes. Yes. That's what we're looking for. Oh, man. No plays at all, though. It's like, how do I want to do this? So I can Rhoda for Exiled Force. I could get Kinetic Soldier. You know what? I don't hate that. Hold on. Let's do that. And while I'm looking at the deck, I can just kind of inform my decision a little bit more here. There's Lillard. Kinetic Soldier is kind of weak. Maybe it is just Lily. Because we're only a couple attacks away from really kind of blowing this open. I don't want to get Cat, I don't think. That one doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I'll summon out Exiled Force. We'll get rid of DD Assailant. I only get 3 activations of Lily, so like it's not free. I don't want to go Stein because I don't want to lose to Snatch Steal. If I go if I go Senshi, then like another Blade Knight with them setting some back row can also disrupt that. I'm just gonna get Lily here. This could go poorly. But this could also just win me the game. Especially like knowing the opponent's not going to have any back row here. Or if they have back row, they're not going to have access to it. Because like I do have 2 more Lily activations and that does kill my opponent. So we'll see. It's a bit of a risk, but I think this is a risk that's kind of worth it here. Because I don't think Cat was doing anything for me. Stein is way too risky, I think. All right, a set monster and a pass. Something good. Another Last Will. Well, I guess I wish I had waited, right? I could set Baseball Kid and just kind of see what's up here. Or I could save it in hand for Last Will. I'm just going to set the Baseball Kid, I think. Let's do that. If the opponent wants to use a knock or whatever, that's fine. I'm not going to attack with Lily. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. If this is a set Magician of Faith, cool, that doesn't do anything. If it's a Mask of Darkness, cool, it doesn't do anything. Really can't afford to activate Lily here, so. Okay, knock is coming down. That's fine. I lose my Baseball Kid, no big deal. I was kind of hoping that like the opponent just wouldn't have a knock and would put a monster in attack position to try to get over it, like a level 2 or something. And then I could deal some damage that way. Oh, it's Spy. That's pretty bad for me, actually. I'm glad I didn't attack it, but interesting. I can't afford to activate Lily twice. I guess I activate it once, deal a bunch of damage to my opponent, and just hope that I don't know, draw into something I can use Last Will with, right? I don't know. Like, Kinetic Soldier's still... Oh, they have a Blade Knight too? Oh, I'm just dead. Right? This would be 800, 2000. No, I'm not dead. But, okay. All right. 700. Rescue Cat off the top is pretty good. Royal Decree is not good. That is for sure. I am going to set everything, though. Man, I thought I was going to win this game. Do I... No, if I hold the Baseball Kid, I still don't even win here. Because I couldn't even crash it into a Spy. Okay, well, the Lily risk did not pay off. I guess Kinetic Soldier would be better against, like, this board specifically. But... All right. We're not going to win game 2 here. Oh, what is this? Spell Canceller? Oh, no. All right. So I definitely need to be more aggressive about clearing monsters here. We see Spy, but that doesn't mean that I, like, need knocks in. Spell Canceller, though. You don't really see that a whole lot. Interesting. I think I'm just going to run it back. I've got answers to Spell Canceller. We'll be all right. I'm just going to run it back, play it like it's normal Warriors, just like siding in Spy, siding in Spell Canceller, whatever. All right, this hand is totally fine. Baseball Kid, man, Baseball Kid has not been good so far. Man, Baseball Kid has not been good so far. And this guy is 5,000? I'm going to summon out UFO Turtle. There's no reason to... Damn. Do I care? I'm just going to set Decree, I think. Nah, Heavy Storm be damned. We don't play around that card here on this channel. All right, we'll see what the opponent has. Hopefully they don't have the Heavy Storm. If they don't, I think things look pretty good. One of the reasons that I wanted to get Call Down is it's good with enemy controller. Also just good at like pumping Ultimate Baseball Kid if they do attack over this UFO Turtle. Blotty. Okay, I'm fine with Blade Knight. Hopefully they have a whole bunch of back row to set this time. And hopefully I draw Last Will. and just win the game. There's a 1. There's 2. Come on, set 2 more. And let them all be traps, please. You need to do that extra 400 damage. Nothing else. Okay. Well, I'll flip the decree. Don't have access to my call now, but ooh. Little graceful charity action. Okay. I don't mind that. Let's go ahead and throw that down. Prima? Oh, Last Will. And Spirit of Flames. Kind of an embarrassment of riches here. So if I discard Ultimate Baseball Kid, like I can get it back. I kind of wish I had the call in hand to discard now. Man, I want a Trunade too, but all right, let's think here for a second. I probably just like don't even need the enemy controller. So if I discard Ultimate Baseball Kid enemy controller, then I can Prima back Ultimate Baseball Kid, sack UFO Turtle. But if I just keep the enemy controller, what if I just get rid of the Spirit of Flames? Yeah. No, that's still a lot of damage. Let's just get rid of Baseball Kid. And you know what? I need to keep the Giant Trunade. Just in case there's an MST back there. So yeah, let's do it like this. And then let's go ahead and Giant Trunade. And I have not run the math, but now you get the feeling the opponent's dead. Even with the Blade Knight on the board. So let's Last Will. Premature Burial. Summon Baseball Kid. And declare the effect of Baseball Kid to send UFO Turtle. And then that gives me the monster for Spirit of Flames. And we summon a Rescue Cat. Declare the effect. We get ourselves some little chimeras. All right, so these are 16. 16. Summon Spirit of Flames. Get rid of this UFO Turtle. This guy is large. 2,700 going up to 3,000. And this guy is 4,500. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We got some damage coming in. Let's go. Ultimate Baseball Kid right into the Blade Knight. That's 2,900. Yeah. Oh, this is way more than lethal. Yep. Take the 29. Spirit of Flames in for 3,000. A nice little blue eyes white dragon attack. Yeah. And the opponent's just going to concede. Okay. Okay. All right. The deck really, really doing its thing here. That was a pretty sick, I don't want to say easy win. We kind of got demolished in the game too there, but hey, we take our wins against the Warriors. Let's go ahead and grab another one. Match number 2 against the pizza guy. I can always go for some pizza. Pizza, one of my favorite foods. I like the mochi sleeves up here. Hello, duelist. I'll be going first here. Let's see if we can take down the second one. So like, I can't complain about this hand, but I kind of want to. All right, let's just set the little Chimera and pass the turn. If it gets knocked, it gets knocked. So be it. If it doesn't get knocked, oh yeah, this is totally fine. Looks like Warriors again, but I can summon Spirit of Flames here. I could Giant Trunade. Oh. I can Giant Trunade into Cyberstein if I want, or enemy controller. This is interesting. I could find myself out of Stein range pretty quickly, but I think I'm just gonna lead on Spirit of Flames. Oh wait, I can Cat plus Spirit of Flames. So if I Giant Trunade, Lord, got to do some math here. So 16, 32 plus 25 is 57 plus 45 minus 9. I think I win here because of Spirit of Flames. Is that true? Oh, if you flip trap dust shoot now, I will be upset. Oh, no. No, I don't have last will. I was doing all of this math with last will. Whatever. You know what? I'm still going to cat here. And I'm just going to do a whole bunch of damage. And then maybe next turn we can giant Trunade Cyberstein plus maybe some enemy controller shenanigans. All right, let's get our mirrored little chimeras out of the deck. And let's summon Spirit of Flames. We're still doing a whole bunch of damage here, so that's fine, but... Oh, I need to sleep. All right. This is still a ton of damage. I have not been playing the best 5,000. Hold on, let me, because this goes up to 3,000. So that's 2,100 plus 32. 300 more for the Spirit of Flames buff. And I don't think I'm going to play out the enemy controller here. I'm just not going to take enough damage to put me out of Stein range here, I don't believe. And there's a good chance we just kill the opponent on the next turn. So I've been so tired recently. Like, oh, it's Gearfriend. Okay. I see. That's pretty sick. Between UFO turtle, between like work and doing all of this, being captain of a War League team and stuff, it's taking a lot of my time, and I'm just tired. But we're getting through this, and we're having some fun, and you know, we're just playing on vibes here. All right, opponent flips Jar of Greed. They are dead. I'm gonna summon out Cyberstein. I could kill them with Fusionist here. They're at 2,700. Is there anything cooler? Oh yeah, there is. Yeah, there is. Sandwich, come on down. Give me that Gearfriend. Sandwich KO, baby. All right, Gearfriend, get in there. If they have Kuriboh, I'm going to cry. But Sandwich, let's go, Sandwich lethal. Oh, this is what we're here for on Meme Deck Monday. Nice little Gearfriend warrior deck over there. I wonder how far they're going in on it. Let's see. I think this is what I did last time. I can cut the Molten Destruction, cut these. I very greedily cut the pandas. I cut one giant Trunade and what was it? One Spirit of Flames? Yeah, I think that was it. Okay, let's make those swaps again and let's see if it works out. Maybe pick up a nice little 2-0 here. It's kind of funny. I always play like some warm-up matches just to get a little bit of like a feel for the deck or whatever, and just to see, you know, if maybe I need to make some more changes. And I lost. What was that? I played like two warm-up matches. It's kind of the usual. I lost both of those to Chaos Turbo, and now here I am beating Warrior twice, which is like, the cat decks normally like beat up on Turbo and they're weak to Warriors, and it's kind of like flipped how it's actually working for this. So that said, let's not count our chickens before they hatch. Could definitely still lose this, even though this hand is quite good. We can block some attacks with a Mirror Force. It's worth noting. We have two Chimeras, and we still have Wombat in the deck. So we do still have 3 cards that we can get as rescue cat targets here. Okay. Maybe Mirror Force can clean up this DD Warrior Lady and another monster, but oh. I was going to say before I have to flip Decree, but I just might not have to flip Decree. All right, so, God, it definitely could mean Heavy Storm. I'm going to set the Chimera. They would have set back row, though, I think, in some number just to protect. So maybe I just set the Decree. I really want Mirror Force to clear. I'm just going to set them both. If the opponent has Heavy Storm, they have Heavy Storm. I really want to be able to clear the monsters so that I can just kill on the next turn. But I really want to get Decree down just in case the opponent does end up setting some back row, of course. Sure. I'll Mirror Force the DD Warrior Lady just because I have, the kill lined up. Though, honestly, with Spirit of Flames, I'd probably just have the kill anyway, but I think this is fine. Just get the DD Warrior. No. I guess I get rid of the last will. All right. We have a game here. We have a game. One back row. Yeah, I'm just going to flip the decree. And Rhoda. Well, I wish I'd gotten rid of the rescue cat now. That's unfortunate. What do we think this monster is? Could be a number of things, I think. I think I'm just going to get the Exiled Force here. That sucks. I think keeping the cat was correct, but it definitely would have worked out to keep the last will here. All right, let's get Exiled Force. And let's just go ahead and blow up that monster. Magician of Faith. Okay. Do I want to attack with this? I probably do. I think that's better than just letting it sit in defense and get killed by something. Just get in some nice little chip damage here. Take the opponent down to 5,900. Yeah. That duo was brutal. Not the end of the world. There are more last wills in the deck. Maybe we draw on a premature burial. That also works with cat here. Breaker. Yeah, okay. That's about the worst possible here, okay? I thought I was going to win the game. And then all of a sudden, I'm just getting torched here. The opponent, look at me. I am the fire now. I am the breaker. I am the one who breaks. Well, there's another Royal Decree, so I've got that back, I guess. Yeah, I'm just going to set it. Kind of like Last Will Waiting Room or some other thing that can help break the game open, I guess. Another Spirit of Flames wouldn't be too bad here. I'm just taking 16. Okay. So Stein is still online. Snatch Steal could be pretty good. I'm going to flip Royal Decree here. If that's a Solemn, they kind of have to activate it. Let's Call the Haunted. That's pretty good. Yeah, grab DD Warrior Lady. It's going to be a tough one. Okay. Ask and you shall receive, I guess? I've got two little chimeras. Those are both 1,600. I can go into Gatling Dragon. I mean, if I get two heads, I win. What if I don't get two heads? What if I get one? I kill the DD Warrior Lady. It's 1,000 plus 32. It's only 40. I have to get two heads with Gatling Dragon. I think you all know what I'm thinking here. Yeah. Last will time. The opponent knows what's happening. This is all good. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell yes. All right. Oh, wait. Kinetic Soldier? No, that can't be good enough. All right. Chimera. And you know what? We're going to put the game on some flips here. Let's summon Cyberstein. And hold on. Thinking on the position of Cyberstein, if I put it in defense. So if I get one heads, I can take out... Well, we'll take out Breaker because it's the most damage. It's 32 plus 1,100. It's 43. Okay. So Cyberstein is going to defense because it would not be the decider here. I'll pay 5,000. Make sure this is good as I update these here. And all right. Gatling Dragon. Come on down. Oh, wait. This isn't enough to kill. I needed the Cyberstein in attack position? Oh, no. All right. Well, whatever. Whatever. We're flipping, baby. There's one heads. Two. Come on. One more. There's another one. Oh, man. I'm going to flip. Okay, I have to get rid of the Stein anyway. So I should have put it in attack position. I'm playing very loosely in this video. I'm sorry, everybody. But didn't end up mattering. Opponent's going to 100 life points. I'm going to the end phase, and then I'm going to die to Snatch Steal. Let's go. Let's do it, opponent. Snatch me. What? The set was Graceful Charity? Okay. Prima's out of here. Uh-huh. Oh, we're thinking. Maybe that means they don't have Snatch Steal, because if you have the Snatch Steal, like, you just discard whatever, play the Snatch Steal, and win the game, right? Yes, they're thinking. There's a chance. I tried everything in my power to lose this one. It might just get there anyway. Oh, there's Smoke Grenade. Okay, so they are going pretty deep on the Gearfriend stuff. If we go to a game 3, I don't think it looks very good for me matchup-wise. So hopefully Gatling Dragon is just good enough to take it down here. We've got the traps locked. So if I draw like any monster, I can go ahead and activate Gatling Dragon. And as long as I flip one heads, assuming the opponent sets a monster, then I'll be able to win. Oh God, True Nade? Okay. All right, the traps are not locked up anymore. Swords of Concealing Light? Huh? Tribe. Now, the opponent didn't have a monster, so I'm not going to just summon Tribe, I don't think. I could set it just in case I need to protect. They do have Dark Light. Then I run into Knock. The opponent could feasibly have left in Knock, thinking that I might play Jars or something like that. I'm just going to pass the turn and hope they don't draw BLS, because like if they draw BLS and I lose my Tribe, I probably lose anyway, right? Call of the Haunted is good. They didn't have another monster last turn. I would have lived if I had set the Tribe. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Well, I somehow lost that one. Oh no. Why is there Golem Sentry over there? All right. Well, they've got True Nade, and I don't know, man. I don't know. I'd have to watch that one back. Like, I know I put the Stein in the wrong position, but that ended up not mattering at all. So that didn't cost me the game. I could have set the Tribe. Maybe I was supposed to just set the Tribe. Maybe like that's just the safest play. Yeah, maybe I was supposed to just set the Tribe. Maybe that was a little bit of a punt on my end. That's all right. That's all right. We're okay. We are okay. Gonna set Royal Decree here. And probably just summon UFO Turtle. This hand doesn't need to play into Knock at all, I don't think. And Turtle can just go grab another turtle and then can go into baseball kit if I like really want to. That game was that game was fun either way. And honestly, that's what we're here for, right? We're just having some fun. Playing some Yugimons. Giant True Nade, okay. Well, I'm going to hit the opponent up for some damage here. I'm going to summon out the Lily. And UFO Turtle, get in there. All right, they're going to take it all. All right, pay 2,000 here, pass over the turn. What do you got, opponent? Do you have anything to stop this? We even have True Nade and Heavy Storm as backup. Zombra I don't care about. I've got Kinetic Soldier for that. Dueling Book went like big down. And I didn't even think I was going to get back to here. But okay, it looks like they're Book of Mooning the Injection Fairy Lily and attacking over it with Zombra the Dark. That is okay. I'm not worried about that. I'm just happy to be back in the game. So Kinetic attacks over this for 1450. UFO Turtle, not quite lethal, but YOLO. Smoke Grenade, Heavy Storm. Oh my God. Come on, man. No. I'm gonna lose my kinetic and my ultimate baseball kid. And now my True Nade and my Heavy don't do anything? My UFO turtle doesn't do anything. Oh, perfection. Perfection. That's how we end the game with Fire Cat. Let's go ahead and throw down our cat. And let's go grab 2 copies of the little Chimera. And that is going to end our game, as UFO Turtle is going to get large. Get in there. The opponent gives the GGs. This was a wild one. Oh, some crazy back and forths in this match, in this video. Like I said, I did not play the best in this one. That is for sure. Still, even with my best efforts to lose, we're 2-0 with Firecat. Now, I did lose both of my warm-up matches, so I guess in all fairness, I'm 2-2 with Firecat. I know a lot of people are like, you make these terrible decks look great. Yeah, sometimes I do. Sometimes I lose with them. That's for sure. This is definitely not, like top of the meta deck, but here on Meme Deck Monday, we're not here to play top of the meta decks. We're here to have some fun and play some jank that you're not going to get to see every day. So it's always exciting, and I'm happy to do these. I'm having a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys are having a lot of fun, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. We'll be back with the next one.